How you guys doing? With this video, I want to show you guys how to install the Rough Country exhaust extensions. The reason you need this extensions is if you're running the Rough Country lift. The problem with this 2013, my JK is a 2013, but the similar years, the problem with them when they're automatic is they have the drive shaft is a little big, and the problem that you run when you're flexing is that your drive shaft can come in contact with your exhaust and your oil pan. So you need this exhaust extensions in order to lower your exhaust a bit and give you a little bit more room between your drive shaft and your exhaust when you're articulating. But really what you want to do in order to fix the issue even more is to replace your drive shafts. But with this video I want to show you guys how to install these new extensions I got. First thing you want to do is you want to get some 13 millimeter wrenches, and you want to remove your Y pipe out of your Jeep. In order to remove the Y pipe, you need to remove this bolt right here on the passenger side, and those right there that you see on the let me get some better lighting, and those right here that you see on the driver's side. Right, hold on. You see them right here on the driver's side. You want to remove those two, and you want to remove this one right here. This is where the other one will go. So you want to loosen this up here and remove your Y pipe, because you're gonna have to cut a piece of the Y pipe out in order to give you more room to fit the extensions in. Alright, so after struggling for a bit, I found out that it was easier to remove this bar right here that you see on the ground. You see this bar right here? It goes attached to this bolt, and then it goes from here across. It's a bar to protect the exhaust and everything here around this area. I found out that it's easier removing it because you're able to grab your Y pipe and swing it down and jiggle it a bit in order to get the exhaust down. I also removed my exhaust on the back because I have a aftermarket exhaust, a dual exhaust at the end of my pipes, and it was coming out of this boot down there because my aftermarket doesn't have this little head at the end of the stick to hold it inside the boot, so it kept coming out, and it was making it harder for me, so I ended up removing it. But if you don't have any aftermarket exhaust, that shouldn't be an issue. For me it was, but if you don't have one, it shouldn't be an issue for you. So in order to jiggle this out, it was definitely a lot of work. You might need a extra set of hands to help you jiggle it and pull it out. It's gonna take a little bit. On the instructions, it tells you to grab a chisel hammer and remove the nipple that goes in here so that you can slide it back and forth. I didn't do that, and I was still able to remove it. It was a little harder, but I didn't chisel that off, so you really don't need to. In order to remove this piece that I'm telling you, you need an 18 millimeter, whether it's a wrench or a socket, whatever you want to use. It's an 18. This one is a 15 that you need in order to loosen this up so that the exhaust can come out. The next thing that I have to do now is grab my Y pipe. Let me take it out of here. Grab this Y pipe, and in order for the extensions to fit, you're gonna have to cut you're gonna have to cut this backside of the pipe 1.5 inches off. So you're gonna have to measure 1.5 inches from the edge here and cut it off so that it gives you room to fit your extensions here. You're gonna see that you're gonna have two different size extensions. The longer extension goes on the driver's side, and the shorter one goes here, along with the provided bolts that attach to the same fittings that you have. So my next thing to do is mark my 1.5 inches on this backside and go ahead and cut it off. All right, so I finished installing the piece, the exhaust in already. This is the passenger side. On the passenger side, like I said, you get the bigger extension. On the passenger side, the little ball side of the extension is facing the rear of the truck, with this beveled edge facing the front of the truck. On the driver's side is the opposite. On the driver's side, the little ball part of the extension is facing the front of the truck, and the bevel side is facing the rear of the truck. So make sure you guys put it that way so that you don't get any exhaust leaks. Also, you use the smaller screws, the smaller bolts on the driver's side, and the bigger ones here on the passenger side because of the gap difference. Earlier in the video, I told you that in the instructions they tell you to cut the little nipple off this part of the exhaust, and I told you that I didn't do it because it wasn't necessary. Well, I just want to correct myself. It is necessary because that little nipple doesn't let the exhaust slide in more into this section. So if you don't cut that nipple off, then you're not doing anything by cutting 1 inch off of it, because it's not going to slide any further in. So you got to cut that off so that the exhaust will slide in further and give you more clearance in the front in order to install the exhaust extensions. Again, once you do that, it's pretty much plug and play. Install everything just like you took it off. I put this in first, then went ahead and slid the extensions on. You know, make sure everything is nice and tight, so that everything is secure and you don't have any exhaust leaks. After you do that, install the bar that you took off back again, so that it protects all this area right here, and you should be good to go. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it helps you in the installation of your parts. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave me comments if I missed anything, or if there's anything I can do better on my next videos. Thank you and have a nice day.